All right, what's happening, everybody, and welcome back to part 5 of the Arsenal Manager Career Mode, where we are back in the Champions League. We're currently top of the Champions League. We're doing good. We're joint top with Barcelona, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, and Juventus, or Bergamo Calcio. So there's a few of us up here, and we are top of the top with 11 goals scored, 5 conceded, and a 6+ positive goal difference. Please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment and subscribe if you're new around here. What's happening, Timber? No, you're good. You're happy. Okay, cool. We are going to go and kick off today in the Champions League against Club Brugge. We're going to see how it goes. We're still playing on Legendary, so we're happy there. We're going to switch and fully rotate the entire team to play our Champions League squad, and we're just going to jump in and go. So, 3 games today. Hopefully it'll be all right. The Roses are out in Belgium. I nearly said Italy there, but it's not Italy. It's Belgium. Let's see how it goes. So, hopefully, playing FIFA online. I keep every episode, man. Every episode. Am I ever going to get an episode where I don't call this game FIFA? I don't know. I doubt it. Playing EA Sports FC online. Playing Ultimate Team, as everybody calls it. Should hopefully put me in good stead for this. But, you know what? In all honesty, playing online versus playing the AI are 2 very different beasts. I've learned, though, that online, I know we're not playing online, so it doesn't really matter too tough, but I have learned that online, holding the second player press is the worst thing I can do. So I've been trying to stop doing that. Now, is that going to affect anything here today? Maybe. But also, maybe not. Here's Martinelli, plays it back to Lewis Skelly. That header was supposed to go to Marino, but Lewis Skelly decided otherwise. Come on, Miles. Well done. Plays it to Marino this time. Marino brings it down to Martinelli, who brings it back to Marino. Marino tries to flick it into Havertz. Havertz has stolen it. Oh, Mignolet makes a good save. Here's Reese to Onyedika to Zolis. And here is Zolis now. Mosquera's trying to come across, looking like he's running in treacle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get there, Kepa. Hold on. Kepa, you were supposed to throw that to Eze. Come on, where's my guy? Where's my guy? Where's my guy? I'm on deck. No. Oh, good cross. I say good cross. It should have been a good cross. Eze can't get it clear. Club Brugge are controlling the ball here. Oh no, Hincape's not there. Oh, I thought I gave away a pen. Martinelli plays the ball down to Kai Havertz. Trossard is up the top, but he's not really making a move to get in the box. Havertz is going to try and force him to. My team plays so far apart from each other. Come on, Odegaard. Look at how slow is this. There's Onyedika to Van Aken to Zolis. As he gets it out to Timber, and Timber, oh, referee, there's no way you can let him get away with that, ref. I have just realized I'm on the wrong screen. I always do this. There we go. Fix that up. Timber plays a great ball down to Trossard. The distraction was perfect. And here is Trossard, plays it to Kai Havertz, doesn't get past his defender. Here goes Maya. I mean, Club Brugge are dominating now. They really are dominating. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh my days. Not only did he hit the post, he was able to get up and get between 2 Arsenal players to tap it in. This is not right. Oh, Marino's just run straight into Vertelsen. Alright, something is wrong today, man. It's Timber to Trossard. Back into Timber. I don't know how he's managed to make that. Timber then refuses to play the pass. It's been kept in though. Club Brugge have come to play. Here's Van Aken. Trossard couldn't get his body in front. Timber does. And Timber's lost it as well. Oh my days. Come on, guys. Step this up. Here's Onyedika. Eze's not getting back. Nkape's not getting back. Timber's not getting back. Mosquera. Less said the better there. Alright, here's Lewis Skelly. Come on. They are just first to every ball, even the ones that they don't have. Eze plays it out to Martinelli because Havertz ran really weird. Here is Martinelli. Back into Eze. Eze looking for Kai Havertz. Just think if Kai Havertz had put the ball away when he won it back earlier in the penalty area, this could be a very different story right now. Here's Nilsson. To Vertelsen. To Van Aken. Onyedika. Zolis. Oh my days, it's like playing online with all of this turning back and forth. Come on Eze, get out there. Here's Trossard now. I think Havertz was offside. I don't think I played it in time. Nope. Literally like a split second out. He's rolled his man there. Norgard's done well. Come on, Norgard. Oh, Norgard. You can take the man out of Brentford. You can't take the Brentford out of the man, though, can you? Here's Reese. Nkape's lost it. Martinelli to Havertz. And then Havertz plays it back to Martinelli. And Martinelli's got the pace here. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, because he took the poorest of first touches. I wish the game was smart enough to realise that I've turned commentary off. So stop telling me who's talking. Oh, Zolis is bossing it up there. But Nkape's hard-bodied him. Well done. This has not been a good first half, guys. I'm very unimpressed with what we're seeing here. And Club Brugge get the ball back as well, which is terrible here. Here's Nilsson. And we just need it to start working. What a ball over the top. Kepa just about gets there. Striker leaves one in on him. Here's Eze. Plays it back to Martinelli. That's a good ball. And now Martinelli can run. He does have the pace. Plays it across, looking for Havertz, who refuses to step forward. Eze with the through ball into Martinelli. Corner. Excuse me. Goal kick. Wow. Okay. All right, but that's better though. Oh, bit of luck there. Havertz to Martinelli. Martinelli makes it 1-1. Makes it 1-1. All right, no celebration. Come on, we shouldn't be 1-0 down. Makes it 1-1. You know what I'm going to say, though? Awesome bit of immersion. The club announcer actually is Belgium. Here's Zolis. Keep him under control, guys. Yes, Timber, well done. Eze gets it out to Trossard. Trossard hasn't really been on the ball as much in this game. There's probably a reason for it, but he's won it back. Eze down to Timber. Timber back to Eze. Eze looking for Havertz, who didn't want to run again. Havertz is not up for this game. He's not up for it. Here's Marino. Good chest. Heads it, but then I didn't want that header. Here's Vertelsen to come inside. Miles Lewis Skelly follows him. Here's Marino now. Looking for Martinelli. Couldn't get there. Had three guys around him, really. That's yours. I think Nielsen actually got that. Timber. Nope. All right. Double up. Double up, lads. Is Havertz. Vertelsen. Or Vetlesen. That's it. Well done. They didn't know what to do with it. We put them under pressure. Here's Trossard now. Seen a run from Havertz. Good run from Havertz. He finally woke up. He's on his own though. Havertz into Marino. Oh, great interception by Reece. We have Declan Rice. They have Mr. Reece. Here's Says. I mean, Declan Rice isn't playing, but you know what I mean. Out to Zolis. Zolis has been very alive all game. Here's Onyedika. But Timber's won it back. And Timber can break here to Trossard. Can't clear my throat. Here is Trossard now. Into Havertz. Got a bit of space to run into. But Reece again tidies up really well. Really well. This may not be the game for Havertz. Here's Vetelsen. Or Vetlesen. I've got no idea how to pronounce anybody's name. Here's Vetlesen now. Miles Lewis-Skelly lets him get round him, which is not good. Mosquera. Nearly brought him down. Lewis-Skelly nearly brought him down. They've had 2 bites at the cherry here. The cross comes in. Kepa collects. But like, look at that map. It's just Havertz up front. Here's Eze. Plays it out to Martinelli though, who came and helped. Martinelli. Good delivery. Looks for Havertz. Ordonez nearly played himself into trouble there. Mosquera's done well, but Marino's just sitting there waiting for the ball to come to him. Timber shows desire. Trossard into Marino. I mean, we ain't got a year for him to run. Martinelli. Marino. Trossard couldn't turn. And the crowd loved that. Oh, no. They're looking for Zolis. Zolis is their outball. Timber's pass never finds its way to Eze, and here's Zolis now. Plays it to Onyedika. That's been their team up all game. Onyedika now. To Nielsen. Plays it back inside to Onyedika. They're taking it away from Zolis. Here's Vetlesen. Nielsen. It's all getting a bit. It's all getting a bit. There isn't really an end to that sentence. It's all getting a bit. Norgard plays it down to Timber. Timber into Trossard. Trossard knocks it onto Eze. Oh, that was a beautiful... No way was he offside. Oh, yeah, this will prove it. Oh, he was. All right. He was only just, but he was. Come on, boys. Here's Van Ecken now to bring it forward. Lewis Skelly's tried to get there. Hasn't. Norgard's tried to get there. Hasn't. Marino's tried to get there. Hasn't. Can somebody just get there? No, they've played it through really well. Here's Nielsen. Lewis Skelly brings it away. Norgard to Marino. Marino up to Martinelli, but there's no one with him. Havertz does make himself clear. He's waiting for that Martinelli run. Finds that Martinelli run. Martinelli's through on goal. And that's a beautiful goal. And they've turned it around in the last 5 minutes. And Gabriel Martinelli has got the old 1-2 punch to give Arsenal the lead. And hopefully a win here. Havertz made himself open to receive the pass from Gabriel Martinelli. Then sat there and waited for Martinelli to get the message. He finally did. Sends him on his bike. Trossard was available for the pass, but Martinelli was never going to pass. On his left foot. 2-1. Second goal of the game. 5th goal of the Champions League campaign. And Arsenal have taken the lead. And that's, you know what? It's more than we deserve. More than we deserve here. So we can't rest on our laurels here. It would only be right if they got an equaliser. So we need to be the villain now. Good tackle. Good tackle. Come on. It's time to break some hearts. Havertz is still looking for that run. Ah, Trossard takes forever. There is no pace in my front three. I would argue 5 of my front 6 have no pace, but we get the win. Continuing our 100% record in the Champions League. No subs. We probably should have used subs, but we'll take it nonetheless. PSG 1, Juventus 1. Bergamo Calcio's not Juventus. Interesting, because Juventus were Juventus there. Martinelli was able to get 3 shots off today. How do you feel about that performance? I celebrate it. 100% celebration. He won us the game. It's a positive philosophy. Thank you very much. Wow, 13 dribbles by Martinelli today. Seemed like no stopping him. What can you say after that performance? He was the only player in my top 3 that had pace. And I'd forgotten about that. So I'd say 4 of my top 6 in that game had no pace at all. Eze shone in the engine room today. His passes sliced through the opposition and almost always found their target. Did you find that pleasing? I'm going to encourage him, because I don't think that's accurate. I think that's a prime example of stats not telling the story there. Because I don't think Eze really did anything. He made himself available, but he didn't really do anything. And speaking of Eze, we're up against his old team of Crystal Palace. And if we have a look at the Premier League, we're 1 point behind Liverpool. Obviously, in real life, Arsenal are now top of the league. Top of the league. We're not quite. So, we need to go and do something about that. Let's step it forward. No, I don't want the scout reports. Thank you. Advance. I'm actually happy to see that Reece got man of the match in that last game. He played really well. New message from Gabriel Martinelli. I've been playing pretty well lately. I'm feeling really good. I hope that means I won't just be on the bench for the game against Crystal Palace. You know what? I'll think about it. He's got a point. I might have to start him, you know. Obviously, Madueke's out there at the moment, but I don't actually think Madueke's really done too much. So I will start him actually, yeah. So he'll be the one change to our standard 11. 2 goals in the Champions League. I feel like he deserves to start. Let's go. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. This would be a good game in real life. I'm looking forward to this game in real life, I think. Could be a dodgy one, especially what with Crystal Palace taking points off of Liverpool in real life as well. Crystal Palace are the reason, pretty much, why Liverpool started their bump in the road in real life. Odegaard's won that back though. Now here's Saka, and again, look at the striker is the only one forward. Never mind. Never mind, Saka. There's Kamada. Zubamendi's trying to get across. Doesn't. Here's Mateta. Gabriel's tried to come across. Doesn't. David Raya with a great save. Saka hints of handball there. Odegaard plays it down to Gyokeres. Gyokeres trying to find Saka. Does. Here is Saka now. Oh, you notice Saka finds speed when he's one-on-one. Starboy gets his goal. 9th appearance of the season. 2nd goal. They all count though. We'll take it. Well done, Saka. Got a nice burst of pace. They tried to pull him back. Planted it home. Keeper stood no chance, and Arsenal are already 1-0 up. It's already better than it was in the Champions League. Here's Kamada to Sarr. Oh, Sarr, I don't really know what you were doing there. There's Declan Rice. Oh, yeah, to Gyokeres. Gyokeres into Martinelli. Martinelli looking to cut down. Oh, Mark Gay just stepped up. Just think as well, in another life, Mark Gay plays for Liverpool. Here's Martinelli, cuts inside, but Kamada breaks him down. That's 2 attempts at dribbling from Martinelli there that hasn't worked out. Declan Rice couldn't tackle the ball. Kamada finds Munoz. Saliba gets shoulder barged. Mateta gets the header, but Raya is equal to it. Saka does find Odegaard. Don't know how he's found Odegaard there. Here's Gyokeres. Gyokeres has lost it and Lacroix brings it forward to Mateta. Benjamin White's got to get back to Jeremy. Here's Jeremy now. Oh, what a ball. What a ball and what a goal. Mateta put his foot straight through that. And Palace have pulled it level. Benjamin White just couldn't make up the game. Couldn't make up the ground, sorry. The ball came in. Saliba unsighted Raya. I mean, I don't think Raya was stopping that. Raya makes some very good saves, but I don't think Raya was stopping that. Martinelli into Declan Rice. Declan Rice to Saka. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. What a ball. Speaking of amazing passes, that Declan Rice pass was exquisite. Look at this. Martinelli brings it inside to Declan Rice. Saka goes on his bike. What a ball. What a touch. What a finish. Restores Arsenal's lead. Saka's turned up for this one. Here's Mateta. Good little turn. Finds Sarr. Bit of a greedy shot there, but okay. Some weird decisions happening here. Declan Rice plays it on to Calafiori. Oh, Calafiori's run was cut out by Kamada. Declan Rice cuts out Sarr. Martinelli to Gyokeres. Gyokeres into Odegaard. But Kamada again having a really good half. Here's Hughes. Mateta's pass was a poor choice. Saka's pass was a poor choice. And Jeremy gets round Benjamin White. And Benjamin White's got to make up for what happened earlier. You've got to close him down. Don't let that ball come in. It does come in. Not as good this time. Oh, Gyokeres has somehow got away with that. I couldn't get the pass off to Saka. I would argue that no advantage was got there, but alright. Palace not really on the same page today. Declan Rice plays it to Martinelli. Martinelli to Gyokeres. Wasn't quite the pass I wanted, but never mind. Oh, Gyokeres been pocketed by Mark Gay here. Here is Jeremy. Jeremy's got Benjamin White on toast. But Benjamin White recovers that time. Still, Jeremy comes away with it. Here's Mitchell. Up over the top. Jeremy was offside. Benjamin White knew it as well. Saka calls Gyokeres short. Gyokeres then runs into trouble as I'm trying to direct traffic. Here's Mateta now. Looking to get away from Gabriel. Saliba trying to recover. Here's Jeremy. The ball was poor though. Feels like Jeremy had his one good ball earlier. Declan Rice, great pass out to Gyokeres. Gyokeres looking in for Saka. Here is Saka now. Oh, Saka's touch was poor. Calafiori's got to get back. He's not getting back. Sarr is gone. Sarr was gone. There was no catching him, and that's 2-2. I hate the way, and I'm not complaining about the goal. The goal is the goal, right? Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. I hate the way this game handles speed. Have you seen the animations for when a player who's faster than he really should be? It just doesn't look natural. Declan Rice plays it to Gyokeres, but this time Mark Gay cuts it out. Saliba gets the ball to Odegaard, into Declan Rice. Declan Rice looking for Gyokeres, couldn't find him. Mark Gay is having a good game out there against Gyokeres. And that Kamada's having a good game as well. So's Jeremy. Some 3 of their players have really turned up. I can't say the same thing about us. I know Saka scored twice, but Saliba's come over and helped Benjamin White there. That was needed. And now here is Saka. But look, my players look like they're running through treacle. They didn't even play midweek. I mean, if you're going to open it up, and that's what Gyokeres does, by the way. All of you guys out there that are telling me Gyokeres is bad. No. Listen, there is levels to this. Gyokeres pulled the defender away. Mark Gay was so focused on Gyokeres there that it just opened and opened and opened the space for Saka, who then just shot. And that is something that Gyokeres is doing in real life as well. Taking the defender's focus, making the space. If you know, you know. It's a talent. And that right there, come on. I'm not saying Gyokeres doesn't need to score more. He does. But he does so much for the team that goes unnoticed. It's not something like, how do you stat that? How do you stat that? But 3-2, here we go. Uh-oh. Here's Jeremy now. Oh my days, Jeremy, what a ball. What a turn, what a ball. And David Raya happy to clutch that to his chest. Guys, look, we're winning, but we got to turn this around, man. I don't feel like we're on top at all. Saka with a hat-trick. This has been his game this season. Saka looks for Gyokeres, finds Gyokeres. Here is Gyokeres. Runs straight into Kamada. Hughes has done well. Mitchell. Oh, great ball over the top. I committed with Benjamin White and I shouldn't have. Saliba's coming across. Jeremy's doing way too much, mate. I'm all for having fun when you're playing, but be winning first. Odegaard knocks it on to Saka. Saka into Gyokeres. Gyokeres has got that left back on toast. It's not even left back, left centre back Lacroix, but Lacroix there reminded him he's here. But Saka's won it back. And Saka for his fourth. There it is. Mark Gay might be able to pocket Gyokeres, but he's not stopping Saka. 4 in the game. Brings his total from 1 at the start to 5 right now. Even takes a bow. Look at this. Mark Gay caught on the ball. Then Saka turns inside, puts it into the back of the net. We know Lacroix has been handled by Saka all game. We know Mark Gay got sat down. I don't even know who the right centre-back is for Crystal Palace, but he weren't doing anything there either. And now we've got some breathing room. Here's Sarr. To Will Hughes. Into Kamada. Oh, great ball. Great ball, and Gabriel's not going to get there. And David Raya's not going to get there. And so much for that breathing space. Saliba found himself in no man's land. Gabriel couldn't find anything. Great goal. 7-goal thriller so far. I'm betting it doesn't stay like this. Here is Martinelli now. To Gyokeres. Gyokeres into Declan Rice. Declan Rice caps a shot. Probably shouldn't have. And Sarr, oh, Sarr is away. And Sarr versus Gabriel is not a competition I want to see. Here's Munoz. Back to Sarr. Calafiori couldn't stop him. Mateta can cut inside now. Oh, the keeper threw me off by coming out. Oi. Crystal Palace are up for this. There's Odegaard into Saka now. Gyokeres is running. Oi. Lacroix did well to block him there. Here's Mark Gay trying to bring the ball forward. Uche to Mitchell. Back to Uche. Back to Mitchell. Finds Jeremy open. Oh, Odegaard couldn't get there. That was a risky one from Uche. Here's Mateta. Mateta shoots. David Raya, great save. Oh, he was offside. Oh. Spares my blushes. Alright, Gyokeres to Odegaard. Odegaard to Declan Rice. We need to just try and find some space in the centre. Odegaard's ball not getting past Kamada. Man, Palace need to use Sarr more. I know Jeremy's having a good game, but Sarr has got Calafiori on toast with his pace. Gyokeres into Odegaard. Odegaard's turn. Somehow manages to find Declan Rice. Back to Odegaard. Oh, what luck. What luck. On one hand, it's very good play. On another hand, Odegaard got so much luck with that ball bouncing through the legs to Declan Rice. And then Declan Rice returning the favour to Odegaard there. Captain fantastic. Puts that gap back for us and then wins it back. And now here we go. Let's stop playing around. Saka didn't release it. Gyokeres was so away there as well. Here's Kamada. Nope, Mateta's through. Man, their strikers are having me on toast. Like, Mateta just moved like Saliba wasn't even there. Gyokeres into Declan Rice. Oh, man, what are we doing? Odegaard on the ball. Can't get past Mark Gay. It's like my reactions, my team's reactions, all of the reactions are just not there. Here's Mateta to Kamada. And now Sarr. Down the wing, crosses it in, looking for Mateta. It's cleared out though. Martinelli gets it out to Gyokeres. And Gyokeres plays it to Saka. Saka finds Gyokeres, who gets through Mark Gay, shoots! Ref! Ref! Those go in, mate. They have to go in. Odegaard heads it on. Saka's just couldn't get there though. Uche's managed to come away with it. Here's Jeremy. Oh, Saka's won it back. Well done. And Saka looks to release Gyokeres. I mean, not quite release, but Gyokeres plays it to Martinelli. And Martinelli, first time. Henderson equal to it. Well, I did say this wasn't going to end as a 7-goal thriller. Will it end as a 9-goal thriller? You don't get many 9-goal thrillers in football, you know. Barely get 7-goal thrillers. Like, 5 seems to be, like, the most consistent thriller. Oh, Saka into Gyokeres, and that should end it. It does. Gyokeres kept asking the question. It's the only flipping celebration I know how to do, but Gyokeres finally gets the ball from Saka, and this time it's not Mark Gay that's on him, that's why. It's Lacroix. And Lacroix was not equal to him. 6-4, 10-goal thriller. There's Lerma now. Get it out. Listen, we come away with the 3 points. We don't need to talk about Saliba being a bit suspicious in this game. Here is Saka now, though. Shoots. Henderson equal to it. The gap was closing. Ah, Richards is who's in right centre-back. The ball out to Jeremy, who does keep it in, and then chests it over Benjamin White. Then plays it to Sosa. Zubamendi's trying to come across to help Benjamin White. The cross comes in. Calafiori gets it out. And Odegaard helps it on to Martinelli, who has been quite quiet this game. He's had that one shot, but hasn't really been involved. Although that could change now. Gyokeres to Martinelli. Oh! That would have been poetic justice right there. But I think we can say Martinelli isn't going to start the next game. Or the next Premier League game, at least. I don't know what the next game is. But we come away with the 3 points. We were not up to scratch. Saka with his 4 goals from 5 attempts. I kind of feel bad for shooting now on that 5th one. What results do we have? Liverpool didn't play.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
You got the result, but William Saliba didn't manage to... Yeah, he wasn't that great, man. He wasn't that great. We're going to encourage him. He wasn't that great today. Saka was able to get 5 shots off. Amazing performance. We're talking about 5 shots. Why not talk about 4 goals? And Crystal Palace usually shatters the opposition using the frontline sheer physical strength. Saliba won the Battle of the Titans? I'm going to encourage him again, but I don't think he did.
Thanks, that's all the questions.
Thank you very much. So we got the Carabao Cup. Yeah, that's why I changed what I said about Martinelli. I had a feeling it might be Carabao Cup week. Great performance, even though you didn't really do much. So, we'll jump forward a day, I think, actually, before we have a look. So we got AFC Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup. Round of 16. We go to the office. I don't want the Carabao. I want the Prem. There it is. Liverpool won again. Can't stop them. Nobody's beating them. I couldn't beat them. Alright, let's get this game done and underway then. This might be the last game of the episode. So please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this. Let's see if the second team can do better in the Carabao Cup than they were performing in the Champions League. They got the win though, so I mean we don't want to be too harsh, but definitely wasn't a performance to be happy with. Here's Adley. Bournemouth already coming forward. Timber, if Timber has a good performance though, he could potentially get the start over Benjamin White. Because Benjamin White wasn't having a great game in the last episode. Mosquera to Timber. Norgard into Eze. I feel like Eze comes too deep. He's lost it there. Mosquera's done well. Mosquera's done very well. Trossard to Eze. Oh, Eze's tried to play it to Trossard, but Trossard would have been offside. Trossard's won it back though. And Trossard can play in Havertz. And it's Havertz against Gyokeres. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but he got the win there. It's Kluivert into Christie. Christie to Semenyo. Semenyo finds Eva Nilsson. I thought I had Timber, I didn't. Kepa, great save. Great save. I don't know why Evan Nilsson shot it like that, but he did. Eze's won it back. Oh, and Eze can come away with it here. He's trying to tell Martinelli to run. He ends up playing in Havertz. And now Havertz is trying to tell Martinelli to run. And Martinelli does now run. And gets a goal. So the Premier League may be one step too far for Gabriel Martinelli. But the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, he's a performer. He is a performer. Had to be told twice to run. Wasn't the most comfortable on the ball. But he got the goal nonetheless. And Arsenal lead. Here's Adley now. Here's Truffert. To Adley again. Timber trying to close it down. Not doing the greatest at it. Right, that was more of a skill issue there, to be fair. Oh, yeah, you know what? Crystal Palace wasn't missing those. Timber plays it to Eze. Eze to Marino. Martinelli couldn't get the pass through. That pass was never really on though. Ryan Christie plays it out to Adley. Back to Christie. Timber's done well, but what has Eze done there? I mean, he angled it in a way that it was never going to go off. But wow, he'll tell you that was intentional. And now Martinelli can run into clear space. Can't think of the words that I'm trying to say here. Martinelli into Havertz. Havertz finds the space, makes it 2. And that's a goal and assist for Martinelli. And the only celebration I know how to do. There we go, we'll take it 2-0. This is the performance we've been waiting for. Legendary? What legendaries? There's Kluivert. Timber gets it away. Trossard plays it back to Eze, which didn't really do Eze any favours. Havertz then loses it. It's Semenyo. Get across Marino. Here's Adams. Evan Nilsson with the shot. Really shouldn't be allowed to get that away. Step forward, Trossard. Oh, what beautiful play there. Go on, Trossard. Got nobody up with him. A cross for Havertz, but Havertz doesn't really jump for it. Norgard's pass intercepted by Christie. Well done, Timber. Wins the ball high up the field, something Benjamin White hasn't been doing lately. Oh, it's opened up for Eze here. I don't quite know how, but he'll take it. The sea path. And there we go. That phrase that I tried to say there was the sea parted. And Eze puts it home. 3-0. Even Marino had to say, wow, there. Look at that. Just parting the sea. Gets it onto his right foot. Slots it home. And the Bournemouth keeper stood no chance there. Here's Ryan Christie now. Doesn't feel like Bournemouth have really come here to play if they're capping off shots like that. Here's Kluivert. Truffert to Senesi. Cook. Adams. Evanilson. Hincapié did well. I like the Carabao Cup and using the second string players when we get to this kind of level though, because I'm playing against Premier League level players with my second string team, so I get to see which ones are actually performers. I'm thinking like the Hincapés, the Mosqueras. Obviously we know Norgard was a Premier League player. Martinelli may have been offside. But like it's a good way to gauge it against competition, because you can play against Club Brugge, and alright, Club Brugge were good. But we're not talking elite level, are we? Like Club Brugge versus Bournemouth? Probably be a good game in fairness. Quite 50-50, but I'd have my money on Bournemouth. Here's Havertz though. 4-0. There we go. 4-0. And like I said, Bournemouth not really showing up today. Can they do it on a cold night in London on a Tuesday? Here is Hincapié now. Wow. Hincapié. The Trossard. Tried to find some space. Oh, I just couldn't roll it. And now here's Adley to Christie. Nope, not happening. Truffert to Evanilson. Kluivert. Just keep an eye. Kepa, you was coming out. Ah! So a catalogue of errors there. I've pulled Skelly forward, then let go of the second man press, which has pushed Skelly back, but I wanted Skelly to go forward. Miles Lewis Skelly. And by that point, he was out of position, which opens the space for Semenyo. And that's 4-1. So hopefully just a consolation there, not the start of a big comeback. Although Havertz, what have you done, mate? Here's Evanilson to Adley. Every Arsenal player just seems to be a step away from the ball at this point. Even Lewis Skelly there's pulled out. Here's Semenyo. Mosquera's come across. And the ref's going to let the corner come in. You don't see that? Oh, wow. Semenyo's kept it in, actually. But Hincapié can come away with it. Boots it outfield. And that's going to be for Havertz. So what I'm going to do here, because it's 4-1, and it's not really interesting me, I'm going to sim to the end. 4-3. Oh, my days. Wow. I don't see, this is why I normally do it with 4 goals. With a 4-goal gap. I don't like that. But we did qualify. And we'll play one more game. It'll be in the Premier League, I'm sure. We're going to play against Burnley. Oh boy. All right then. We've got a job offer from Ghana. I'm not interested, but thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Martinelli was happy there. That's cool. And Liverpool are still 1 point ahead of us. That's cool. So what I'm going to do is we'll play against Burnley at Burnley November 1st. Saturday, November 1st. And I'm going to actually play Timber. Timber had a good game, so we'll let him play. Calafiori looked a bit tired there. Why is Calafiori tired? Oh, he must have come on. This is why I don't make subs. But here we go. Now, I'm expecting a good game here. Like, from our perspective. Back in the Premier League. So, a rare 4th game in the episode. It is only whenever we sim to end that I'll play a 4th game. Here's Larson. To Cullen. Laurent. Trezor. Zubamendi and Saliba having a little bit of a keepy-uppy competition there. And now Madueke gets the ball from Declan Rice. And Madueke can run here. He plays it inside to Declan Rice. Oh, the first touch got him away from the midfielder. The second touch brought him into the defender. Saliba makes a good header though. And now here's Saka. Plays it up to Gyokeres. To Odegaard. Odegaard's looking for Declan Rice, who didn't want to run. Declan Rice tries to send in Odegaard, who got blocked. Go on, Deckers. Odegaard into Saka. Saka into Deckers. And Deckers' touch takes it away. Oh, unlucky. It's very congested in there. In the centre of the park. Here's Roberts. Could turn himself into trouble there. Madueke's won it back. But Roberts won it back again. Here's Trezor. To Laurent. Oh, good bit of speed there. Nice positivity. Back into Trezor. Sometimes that's what it takes, you know. The big teams, they expect the littler teams to sit back and relax. A little bit of unexpected positivity is all it really needs. Here's Gyokeres. Cuts inside, shoots. Took a deflection, and Dubravka makes a good save. Could have bobbled anywhere with that deflection. Larson didn't want any of Timber there. Madueke's tried to chest it instead of play the pass that I asked him to. Oh wow, these guys are switch and play easy here. Calm down. Here's Saka. Through ball into Gyokeres. Why did I say Odegaard? Rice has won it back to Madueke. As soon as we come into the centre though, it's tough. What are you doing? Man City have taken the lead against Bournemouth. Not been easy for Bournemouth, has it? Oh, Fleming's just done Saliba. Oh, this second indicator's killing me right now. I thought I had Gabriel. Saka's looking like he's going to come back and help. Odegaard is back to help. Here's Hartman. Timber's won it. Plays it out to Noni Madueke. So Burnley are playing with 3 men just back. Keeping Gyokeres company. Here's Trezor. To Laurent. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot today. Here's Fleming. Well done, Saliba. And then Noni Madueke. Odegaard. Declan Rice. It's just being closed down by Burnley at the moment. They're not even particularly playing a low block or anything. Is Ekdal to Laurent. Just can't get close to the ball. But it's alright though. Here's Gyokeres. So we're going to go into the centre and then try to play out wide. But then Gyokeres has lost it. I'm finding that we're not getting much movement from going out wide and then coming into the centre. So I want to try coming into the centre and playing it out wide. Because out wide seems to be where the space is if we can get it there. Timber's lost it. I just can't win it back. Fleming. Great ball over the top. Saliba was out of position and Gabriel was ball watching and Burnley have taken the lead. Look at this. Saliba out of position. Gabriel just standing still. And the number 31 for Burnley. David Raya stood no chance. Mike Trezor makes it 1-0 to Burnley. Now, in the last episode, we was the comeback kings. So, hopefully, we still are. Declan Rice to Saka. Great last-ditch tackle there from the number 6. And here's Trezor now, who obviously moved from deep to get the goal. Larson. I have not been impressed with Saliba or Gabriel in today's video. At least Gabriel's covering there. Zubamendi plays it out to Saka. I haven't been able to come inside to go back outside. That's the closest that we've been able to do. Saka's delivery finds Declan Rice. What a ball! What a pass that was. Oh my days. The ball out to Saka, who cuts back onto his left foot. And watch this, cuts back. That delivery. Declan Rice breaks his leg to volley that home. What a goal. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Some would question, where was Gyokeres? Why isn't the centre forward the one on the end of that? I would say that's Gyokeres doing his silent work once again, pulling the defender's focus. And now here is Saka. Gyokeres is trying to get himself ready in the centre here. Saka cuts in again. The delivery looks for Declan Rice again. Whew. When we start finding Gyokeres, Burnley aren't going to have a clue because they're going to be so used to us looking for everybody else. Zubimendi brings it to Declan Rice now. Oh, but Declan Rice's pass was blocked by Cullen. Trezor to Fleming. He's looking for the pass. Timber's out of position. Looked like he was covering a centre-back role there. And the cross was scuffed for some reason. David Raya launches it out to Noni Madueke. The touch and turn. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And Noni Madueke, there's no way you're getting the ball off him here. As he's not passing. He's not passing here. He's scoring. He was never passing. The moment he took that touch and juggled it forward, he was never passing the ball. The ground in front of him was open. There was no stopping him. He made it into the penalty area. Look, number 6, too focused with Gyokeres to get the ball clear. And he just drove it home. 2-1. Obviously, questions have to be asked about how and why we've gone behind to Burnley, who are 18th in the league. But you can't be upset with being in lead or being in the lead. Honestly, there's something wrong with the way I speak. My speech patterns are terrible. I should probably go to the doctors, to be fair. I'm not even joking. Like, you should never make a joke about those sorts of things. It's Gyokeres into Madueke now. Madueke finds Declan Rice, who wasn't quite on the overlap, and then Declan Rice just took a touch and lost it. That's not like Declan Rice, who's won it back. Declan Rice's delivery into Gyokeres. Oh, keepers let it land. And then Burnley play themselves out of some trouble there, only just. Declan Rice. Oh, what a ball into Odegaard. Twanzebe was there. That's ex-Man United defender Twanzebe, right? Oh, Larson doing a bit of juggling. He's learned from Madueke there. Listen, 2-1. It's a dangerous scoreline. Especially in EAFC. Here's Trezor. Timber's out of position. So Saliba. Saliba's playing in centre defensive mid. Oh my days. How has that happened? First of all, well, actually, this should be last of all, but we're going to mention it. What kind of a save is that from David Raya? But Saliba's in central defensive mid. Timber's come across to centre-back to cover. And then Raya's, like, Poppadom slammed it into his own net. Like, it was always going in, but I mean, he's done himself no favours there. And it's, like I said, 2-1. Was a dodgy scoreline. It only takes one goal. This whole episode has not been as easy as it really should have been. The Bournemouth game was probably the only one. And that probably had something to do with the AI not taking it seriously because it was the Carabao Cup. Gyokeres and Madueke linking up. And now Madueke to Gyokeres. And now Gyokeres has got some open space about him. Tries to get round Twanzebe. Doesn't quite. He's going to shoot. Twanzebe had him there, man. Here's Larson to Fleming. You know what? Fleming has pretty much not existed as a striker and it's worked for them. The ball comes in. Gabriel gets it out. And Timber helps. So Saka plays it forward to Odegaard. Odegaard into Gyokeres. Now who's with him? You see Saka on the overlap. Saka into Gyokeres. But Twanzebe is there. And Burnley can pull it away. And it feels like Burnley have got more about them today. From a momentum point of view. Odegaard out to Madueke. Gyokeres finds Madueke though. Oh, okay, there we go, Madueke. Well done. Well done. I cannot complain there. 9 appearances, 6 goals by Noni Madueke, 2 of them today. Good ball by Gyokeres. And Madueke's done really well to score there with his left foot, I believe. So he's 1 header away from a perfect hat-trick, if I'm not mistaken. Burnley got to be asking themselves, like, what do they have to do? They went 1-0 up. They brought it back to 2-2. Oh, Saliba's now lost it. Oh, it's been played in. Oh, my good Lord. Oh, my good Lord. Subdued celebrations, really. And Fleming, he took what I said personally there. Thumps it home. Saliba turns into trouble. Look at this, look. Saliba wins it, turns into trouble. First time pass, and Fleming. Great goal. It was a very good goal. This is just not what's supposed to be happening. We're trying to chase down Liverpool and we're struggling against Burnley here. Good tackle from Calafiori, but... Oh, great interception there, though. And now here's Noni Madueke on his hat-trick. Defender was equal to him, though. Knew he was going to cut inside. Zubamendi can get it back to him, though. And again, Roberts equal to him. This time, a little bit more firmer. Twanzebe and Hartman. Twanzebe has been bossing that centre-back position, man. Here's Hartman. I feel like Trezor and Twanzebe have had a very good game. And this is the problem. I shouldn't be able to say that my opponent is having a good game. 16 minutes left. Now, do Burnley push? Like I said earlier, they have the momentum, really. Here's Roberts now, who's out of position. Raya needs to get there. He does. Here's Saka to Odegaard. Odegaard to Gyokeres. Gyokeres out wide to Madueke with Roberts out of position. Madueke cuts inside. Oh, Gyokeres was running and then gave up. Here's Calafiori now. Plays it into Madueke. Madueke up over the top. Twanzebe is... He's different gravy today. Some of y'all eating Sainsbury's gravy. Twanzebe is full on Bisto at this point. Here's Zubamendi now. It's just not opening up for us. And that's a risky pass back to Dubravka. Into Cullen. Loren. Back to Cullen. Can't believe this. I'm going to have to trigger an attacking play. Nope. Not happening. We're not getting it back. Here's Trezor, who's going to find himself out wide now with... I can't pronounce his name. And now here's Trezor again. The ball inside. Timber's having to come across and do a centre-back's job. Declan Rice looking for Odegaard, but Twanzebe steps up again. Oh my days, Saliba's not got there first, and now here's Trezor. David Raya makes the save. Calafiori launches it out to Madueke. It's now or never, really, guys. Declan Rice with the poorest of first touches. It's happening too much. And now Fleming's in. Raya makes the save again. And Saka's not getting there. Larsson's pulling it away. Look, you're not going to win every game, but... Oh my days, I was a pass ahead. Burnley looking like they're going to win this. We're not getting it back. Ref's going to blow up. Ref isn't going to blow up. He's waiting for me to take the ball for some reason. The referee has blown up. 3-3. This is drop points. It was threatened in the game against Club Brugge. It was threatened in the game after that against Crystal Palace. And it actually came to fruition here against Burnley. Saliba and Gabriel have not had a good... They've not had a good episode at all. I'm very, very disappointed there. Liverpool dropped points at... Well, it's half-time. It was half-time. I just saw the half-time indicator. They're 0-0 against Aston Villa. Odegaard left the passing stats. I'm going to console him. Madueke, now here's somebody. 22 dribbles. Celebrate Madueke's performance. He got dropped for Martinelli 2 games ago. And he felt that. Gyokeres was able to get 3 shots off today. You know what? I'm going to encourage him. I'm not celebrating him. He didn't score, did he? No, it was Declan Rice. And it was 2 Madueke goals. So the Champions League is there. We got Bayern Munich to start us in the next episode. I don't necessarily want the calendar. So in the next episode, we're going to have Bayern Munich, then Sunderland, then Spurs. Okay. But what I want to do is I want to see the standings. So we're going to flick to the left a few times. Premier League. They've won. They won the game. It's 3 points gap again. And we're dropping points. We shouldn't be doing that. Man City versus Liverpool, though. That's a good game. Hopefully, Man City will be able to pull out the result. Guys, if you enjoyed that, please do leave a like. We've got work to be done. Drop a comment. Let me know if you're here. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!